Sussex County has long been a farming community. Situated in the northwest corner of New Jersey, residents have access to the Delaware River that connects it to Philadelphia and the Delaware Bay and is only about 60 miles from New York City. Though New Jersey is the most densely populated state in the country, this part of the state is a bit more spacious. 536 square miles house about 150,000 people. That means less than 300 people per square mile, compared to a state high of nearly 10,000 per square mile in Hudson County. This proximity to two major cities, New York and Philadelphia, and its terrain, the highest in the state and home of state parks and forests, makes it an unusual farming community. For those whose only experience with New Jersey is driving through on I-95, it can be hard to believe that this state is home to thriving farms. In the middle of the 20th century, Sussex was all about dairy. Farms ranged from small ones that produced 1 or 2 cans of milk a day, to one farm in Augusta that boasted the largest Jersey cow herd in the world. 50 years later, they still have a strong dairy presence, close to 2,000 dairy cows in 2007, when most of the statistics are from. But dairy cows have been surpassed by horses. There were over 2,700 horses in the county, and it makes up the largest group of animal farming in the area. Niche farming, like goats and sheep, have also taken root here, with about 2,500 between these two animals. In total, sales from animals and animal byproducts totaled $9.4 million in 2007. Organic farming is also growing. It may be a small market compared to traditional farming, but it is taking root, and there are currently 16 organic operations. But, of course, there's corn, the farming commodity that's impossible to escape. While farms in Sussex County aren't nearly the size of those out in the Midwest, that doesn't mean they're not affected by the same issues and trends. New Jersey may be famous for its sweet, fresh corn in the summer, but one farmer estimates that 90% of what's grown in the area is for feed and processing, not corn on the cob at local barbecues. Over 3,000 acres of corn were harvested, totaling 405,000 bushels and $1.369 million in sales. There's also another crop that's common in Sussex County, but not what one might expect: Christmas trees. U-cut Christmas tree farms are scattered across the county. More than 11,000 trees sold in 2007, over $405,000 in sales. Though environmentalists might complain about an industry based around chopping down trees for no other reason than to decorate them and then throw them out a few weeks later, it is interesting to note that not all Christmas tree farms sold trees in 2007. 116 farms sold trees, while 161 were producing them. That means at least 45 farms were regrowing their product, but not chopping them down. The future of farming in Sussex, as more and more farmland is taken and repurposed for housing developments, shopping centers, or roads, lies in farmers taking their product and adding value. Charles Caparis, Sussex farmer and former Secretary of Agriculture for New Jersey, points to 2 strategies for doing this. First is farmers taking more of the market chain. Rather than sell to wholesalers, who in turn mark up the price and make a profit, they focus on selling directly to restaurants and grocery stores, or at farmers markets and farm stands. The other strategy is transforming a raw material into a new product. For example, baking apples into pies, or using tomatoes that would otherwise have been rejected at the supermarket to make salsas. Though it has recently moved from Sussex, Bobolink Farms became well known for its artisanal cheeses made with the milk of grass-fed cows. Being so close to population centers, it makes this farming community more visible than once in the Midwest. It's not uncommon to see people from the city pulled over on the side of the road taking pictures of the cows or horses. Sussex County is growing every day as more and more people leave New York City and seek a smaller community to raise a family, and more land is going to housing and retail development. Since the 1950s, Sussex has lost over 50% of its farmland. Charlie Caparis is optimistic, though. When asked about the future of farming in Sussex, his response was simple. "It'll be here, that's for sure. We're the Garden State for a reason. We grow good food."